everybody. Hope that you're doing well. So I just went ahead and, of course, it's saying that it's so that is very, very interesting. But I think so. So y'all are able to see me on here, on YouTube. If you are on Twitter, excited to chat with. All right, focus, Sarah, focus. So I have something new going on. The Flash. School EduMatcher. You might recognize the throw of this because we have like these lightning bolts in a flash. I just had this shower gem idea with the idea of shower gems. It's pretty much mind is at rest when you're like doing things like going, taking a shower, whatever it is. So yeah, this is and I was just like, AI tools that are out there that good day. So why not just pick and check it out and dive right in? Without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and do that. But let me first drop a huge shout out to Al. We have all different kinds of things going, pushing, professional learning, ways to connect in the awesome community, awesome space. We also on Voxer, etc., etc. For our very first episode tool, which is ChatGPT. Now, GPT heads might be like, well, since for months, like, why are you doing this? I am level today, folks. Hopefully you'll learn something new. And I've been using it since. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you PC. So we have something for the new folks. We have so let's go ahead and dive. He is like my new best friend. I use it for everything. So what I'm gonna do right now on my screen with you and presents. Where they're taking attendance and they're just like, present. Go ahead and share my screen. Actually make a brand new tab so that we can get. So you have your browser open. You can use whatever you want. You can go to chat.openai. And once you get here, the very first time it's going to create an account. You know, you sign up with your email number, blah, 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 and GPT. So this is very important. A lot of GPT. Chat.openai. Remember that site. Okay, so when you're here, your screen's not going to look like mine. I B, I have upgraded to the Pro version. So freaking awesome and amazing self. I decided to go out of pocket $20. With this, then you can do so much more by this. For example, did you know I got the idea for this podcast? Catchy title. So you'll see my prompts. I put it if I was chatting. They call it natural language input. So I asked it to give me a prompt to put it on another tool, which will, and it came back with a logo. And I asked it, suggested Montserrat. So, if you are seeing this visually, look at this. You can see that we have the little person with the head on the bottom, the logo, the AI, and these lightning bolts again are a throwback to the first version of the EduMatch logo that I created. All about the MVP, minimum viable product attempt, and it will go. You'll see I've also used it today for some options, and I wanted that had the best chance of being the money, because I wanted to know stocks. Then you'll see that the are pretty janky, and you know, and get like this isn't the best trading strategy. Because I'm mostly a buy and hold options and stuff like that. So I asked ChatGPT. I discovered today that you can do plugins, which ones to do, and it gave me some data, order from best to worst, and it went for me. And I did the same on another. I asked it for macro. I want to in 13 and a half minutes or less. So they did that for me. Business advice, I've asked it to keep track of what you can do with this. So if you're new to Chat, now like I said, I upgrade, which is why you see that I have available to me is what everybody has, as well as GPT, and it has advanced reasoning. So you see plus users. So if you are a plus user, which is slower, but it's a lot better, more in depth, and yeah, whole lot of hey. And I'll share this with y'all because, and you're using the pro plan, but you don't know. When I went into, I believe it was settings, yes, beta features, and you can turn, this opens up a whole new dialogue with ChatGPT, how it really won. Well, now it can search, even use plugins. This out today. These are my new favorites. Now again, it's $20 a month. This is not free. Hopefully to be to everyone, but when you're in, and then there is a plugins I enabled. You can kind of store, and you see all these different kayak. It worked alright. But there's so many different. If I go to all, then I can find plugins. The feature, but there's plugins for like art. There's all different kinds, and if you're looking for a house like we are, Zillow's one you might want to add, etc. So this is dope. I really love able to go to Options Pro. There's also Playlist.ai, Spotify for you. I tried it, and there's quite time, and it will choose which if at all applicable. So, plan in a nutshell. Now, another thing, a Chrome extension called C. So So I'm going to show you a little bit how this works. My screen share, and I will re-screen this time. Okay, and bam, just like that. I have pink, but I'm going to go in on my, actually like now, right, and then I'm going to go on my superpower for attention. Oh, and by the way, I'm using extensions so you can turn them on and off with a click. Superpower for ChatGPT. Let me page. And then you'll see now donations to my computer. Okay, so newsletter that they send every morning. And then I'm able to go in. It'll automatically save continue button here. You know, if you're asking it, and you can also click the drop up menu and more things over here. Okay, I can search for my 4 community prompts, which is pretty dope. You know, I can export them all. So I put ChatGPT where I couldn't access my life. I started kirking out with this extension, which I found out so that it wouldn't happen again. I saw that was pretty cool. I really like this extension. A bunch of ChatGPT extensions. We're starting to run out of time. So let me just let me see. So I turned. So I am going to refresh. Right now over at my folks' house. This is a family show. What can I say, right? One last thing I want to show you because we don't want to go out. As far as I know, it might have ChatGPT mobile app. Mobile app. I need to stop screen sharing because it looks like there's some other apps on the apps at ChatGPT, but none of them were the official. You a little bit what this looks like. I believe. Let's see if it still works. So sharing my screen, sharing my window. Okay, here we go. Store. So when you're in the app store, then you can search up here for chat. This one, this is the one that you want. Okay, so you can update, even though I downloaded it this morning. And you want to look for the same GPT site, and then you can update it. Okay, well, I can update it. It's just, I'll go ahead and click on this, and the GPT that's looking exactly the same quality. I have my history, I have my settings out. I can even do voice. So do this as well. I just don't remember what it is. This is really cool. So I'm gonna stop recording it. Got it into text, and I would be able to. So that is the ChatGPT mobile app. But I just wanted to thank you all for watching. Be available as a podcast in the future, but just make sure those podcasts, book, edumatchpublishing.com, site at edumatch.org. If you need EduMatch, woo, having a brain moment right now. And I will see you all later, very first episode, and I'll hit you up next week.